So now this is the first part. Okay, so now the first step was to becoming an expert in category 5. So when you become an expert in category 5, you will clear the first round of interview. That is only clearing the first round of interview. See, I have been hiring design engineers for 15 years. So from freshers to even 10 years experience, and yes, I hire freshers. I hire design engineers. So when I recruit design engineers, the first thing I see in a person is whether they know the complete domain, okay, or whether they know the complete software. They have an expertise in category 5. So if you have an expertise in category 5, if you are able to complete the tool test, the remastering tool test or close volume tool test I'm giving you, you clear the first round. Now my second round would be the technical test. So I will call you directly for an interview, face-to-face interview. In the face-to-face interview, my questions will be on the domain. Okay, so when I say domain, the automotive domain has multiple domains. Like we have body in white. Body in white is the sheet metal component of a car. So the questions will be on what materials are do you use for body in white, what grades are used. Okay, so for example, what is this pillar called? What is the name of this part? So what material do we use here? What grade do we use here? So if I am going to make this car completely, what is the assembly sequence? So which one this is actually called the underbody. This is the B pillar. So which comes first? Should I place underbody first? Should I place a B pillar next? How am I going to fix the B pillar to an underbody? So these are the questions which I would be asking for a design engineer in my technical round, in my second technical round. So then comes down to the plastic trims. So if you're applying for a plastic trims position, so what is this part? This is a bumper, front bumper, rear bumper. Okay, this is the windshield. This is the fender. This is the fender part. Then these are the exterior trims component. Then interior trims component. So my question would be, okay, so if Ajas is coming down for an interview, so my question would be, Ajas, do you know what material do we use here? So what is the material do we use for creating the front bumper? So we use polypropylene. That should be the answer that I'm expecting. What material are we using for creating the dashboard? So we use ABS for the dashboard. If you're not able to answer it, again you're rejected. So you should be able to answer what material are we using for dashboard? What material are we using for the center console? What material are we using for the B pillars? Okay, for the seats, door trims. So for seats, door trims, we use polyamide, PA. For fuel systems, we use polyethylene. So why do we use ABS here? Why can't we use polypropylene here? So that would be my next question. So why can't we use polypropylene for the dashboard? Why do we use polyethylene for fuel systems? Why can't we use a different material for fuel systems? So you should know the characteristics of the material. For making this part, okay, so now next comes like, okay, so how is a bumper made? What manufacturing process we use? Do we use injection molding? Do we use thermoforming? Do we use ejection molding? What kind of manufacturing is done to create a bumper? What is DFMEA? What is design failure mode effect analysis? What is PFMEA? What is APQP? You should be able to understand how GD&T is applied to other part. What is GD&T? What is the use of GD&T? What is the purpose of GD&T? Applying tolerancing. What is maximum material condition? What is least material condition? What is the bonus tolerance? What is the modifier? So these are the different questions which might come in GD&T. What is the difference between flatness and straightness? Okay, so how do you control the orientation of a part? What are the different GD&T symbols which comes under orientation? What are form symbols? What are profile symbols? What are positional tolerances? So these will be the next level of questions. Now, the third main domain is chassis engineering. In chassis engineering, you can see at the end of the day, you need to focus on only on one domain. You don't have to learn every domain. Focus on one software, focus on one domain. You will be able to become a design engineer, automotive design engineer.